All right, Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in for your December 2020 reading on my channel, where I cut through the cards to give you a message to encourage healing and abundance into your life. I'm an intuitive tarot reader who channels messages that may touch, ooh, that's a lot of cards, that may touch every aspect of your life. I'm sensing a lot of healing from heartbreak. I'm just jumping right into this because clearly there's a message that is just really trying to scream for you. But I see you healing from some type of heartbreak and gaining clarity and learning how to just communicate a lot better. Especially with your, family and loved ones. And that you're starting to come out of your shell. I feel like there's been a sense lately that you've kind of just been stepping back from a lot of things and people and just kind of observing things around you as you really focus on your family life, your relationships. If you're married, your marriage, especially with this 10 of Cups that flew out. And I just see a lot of good fortune coming your way, and possibly even like wishes and dreams coming true for you. In the past, you may have, I got those cards just flew out that I'm not even trying, I'm skipping the first card here. But yeah, I see that you want to be that loving, there's like a focus on you wanting to be that loving, nurturing person. I feel like that's what you want. And I feel like that's going to be a focus for you in the month of December. And in the past, and I think you want that because in the past you've been able to, and I think you may have faced some type of situations too that have helped you grow and make you a more patient person who, and this is a lot of Queen energy. This is a Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. So for you queens out there specifically, my reading's for everyone, no matter how you identify. But for those queens specifically right now, I'm feeling very great, positive Queen energy. That really makes me happy for you guys. But yeah, I feel like in the past you may have gone through something that's challenged you and has helped you grow into somebody who's more patient in the way you approach things. But not in a way that people think that you're playing either though. Like you still are that strong boss that you are, but more controlled and more nurturing. For sure. I see in the near future, this is really, really weird. I just want to put this out, how weird that this is. That we have two very positive Queen energies here, but then two like reversed King energies here. So I don't know if there's just been a shift in your energy and it's been more coming off like that feminine, more nurturing, thoughtful, caring side, that the assertiveness. And again, feminine and masculine is strictly energy. Again, does not have to do with anything literal. But yeah. So I feel like this nurturing energy, but maybe not necessarily a leading energy. Are you letting somebody else lead? And then specifically with like stability, I don't know if there's like a sense that there is either less of, or a concern that there's less of, or if it's as if you're not the almost maybe you're almost not the breadwinner anymore. Maybe somebody else is the breadwinner. Ooh. You guys have a lot of stuff going on. This is, well, granted, I've only done 3 other readings, but this, as far as like the most cards that have come out, because you had a bunch of cards come out at the beginning of the reading. So I feel like you guys have a lot going on right now. There may be a change in roles in your household or your relationships, or a more clear sense of roles in some type of partnership. Let me put these here. Yeah, you have a lot going on here. Guidance. I'm glad you got a card that says guidance, because I almost need guidance going through this, because this is a lot going on. Let's keep it pushing here, since we do have a lot going on. Right now, the things that are moving you to be in this energy that this very interesting regal energy, mind you, is a lot of quick communication. There's been a lot of communication going in, coming in to you, and possibly even you communicating a lot with somebody else, or going out, conversations going out, communications going out. For a few of you, and I want to say very few just because it's really weird right now with COVID, but like some of you could be going on a short trip, which is weird because I can't remember for sure, but I almost feel it was like you guys that I said something about a short trip last month, which is weird. And maybe I'm not right, but I'm pretty sure it was. That's what I'm feeling that. But so a few of you guys might maybe do like a short, cute trip to do something. But again, a lot of communication back and forth. And you may need to communicate with somebody who is not seeing what they truly have. They're focusing on the negative in a situation. So there's somebody close to you that you care about that's just focusing on the negative. And I feel like you may actually be the encouraging, and for some of you, it might very much be literally your partner. Because I have this queen energy here, but then this king energy here in reverse. So for most of you, it may actually very well be your partner, but this could be somebody else that you love and care about, that you need to go talk to them and uplift them and remind them of the things that they have. Even though right now it could be hard for them to see that. Oh my gosh, this is another king. You guys have so many. And also I want to say with all these kings and queens, and I'm also noticing I'm noticing a knight. You have a queen of swords here. Lord. I want to say that there might be a lot of people involved. Like there might be a lot of people involved in your life right now. A lot of people. So I don't know if they're what's going on, if it's your friends. This might even be a reading that encompasses a couple different storylines, to be honest, just because there's so many people in this reading. So take what resonates, but I feel like what could hold you back is, or make, not hold you back, but make things difficult in the month of December, is somebody who is not being honest. And again, there's a lot of people involved in this. I don't feel like it's your partner, but if they're the ones down and out, maybe they're very well not being honest with themselves. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're being dishonest with you per se. No, this is generating. So in some cases they may be being dishonest with you, but they could very well just be being dishonest with themselves. But I just see this very, like somebody who's up in their head. I see somebody who's up in their head, and it's like they're almost their own worst enemy. And even if they don't have any intention on lying, I think that they may be overthinking so much that they believe what's going on in their head, that because they're overthinking things to that extent. So they could even be believing their lives to depending on your situation. But there's just somebody who is not really in the right state of mind that could be making December a little bit difficult, or a lot of it difficult. But I don't know that will really shake you too much. It may, because some people are just hard to deal with. But I see that queen energy, and with that queen energy, you'll be able to, I feel like, get through this. But we'll continue on here because we have a lot of cards. I feel like you need to share with others and stop having such a defensive. There's some type of old habit that you've had, that you probably had since childhood, where you're just always on the defensive. Always on the defensive. And I feel like you need to put your guard down. And offer kind words, loving words. I wouldn't say push it to a point where it's like because this deck's kind of different. I feel like you need to deliver whatever message you need to deliver to help somebody. Now, don't overdo it to where you're saying things you cannot back up. I want to be very, very clear on that. But it's like that. Okay, I'm getting the sense of like, basically, it's almost like talking somebody off of a bridge that's about to jump. And that was a really, really extreme scenario, but that's the best way I could, especially with this specific card in this deck, the best way I could describe it. So, like, get off of the defensive mode and stop holding on so tight to things, and share and give a message that will really, really help somebody. Be clear with your words, and then watch and step back and watch and see what happens as things may be clear or unclear right now. Again, because there's a lot going on and there's a lot of people involved as well. In December in general. So this could really either be to speak to the specific situation, which, I mean, honestly, with this situation, I feel like there's a lot of people involved. But just in general, like, you need to sit back and not expect things to just be cleared up. Just be very, very clear, be very, very honest. Step back and watch to see how things unfold, because at first it's not going to be clear. So don't push it. At first, it's not going to be clear. And you may want to delay offering somebody, like you want to delay telling somebody exactly what they want to hear. That's why this is really tricky with this card. Be careful what you say, because you don't want to promise somebody a happy ending, but we never know what's going to happen, right? There's a way to deliver things, but you just may want to just delay or slowly build up to that type of offer to somebody. Just be honest, kind, communicate clearly. Again, I don't know why I keep repeating this. It's just, it feels like a very complex situation just looking at all these cards. But I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I don't know why. I always do that sometimes with these more, because I feel sometimes, but you guys have a lot going on in this reading. But like, I feel like if you do these things, that we have a Queen of Pentacles too, oh my Lord, that you will find hope. You'll end up finding hope in a very almost hopeless situation. And when I say hopeless, I mean like you may feel like this situation has no foundation to stand on. It doesn't have any longevity. It does not have stability. But I think that you'll find hope in somebody who's just right now cannot provide that stability to you. And again, this is a general reading, so this can be in every aspect of your life. I just feel like for the majority of you, this is in regards to like relationships, whether it's your partnership. For most, especially with the Queen King energy, throughout this whole reading, I feel like it's definitely mostly a relationship with a partner, but it could be any type of relationship. Let me get right to this guidance card, because I feel like we need it at this point. All right, Gemini, so guidance. Guidance is all about learning to communicate with your soul and discovering and manifesting your purpose. Ganesha is worshipped and adored by the Trimurthas, or the Trinity of Hinduism, which is made up of Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma. The story goes that during the period of dissolution, the water and wind were demolished and the earth evaporated. Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva wandered the earth to determine what was causing the dissolution. The gods discovered a huge aura of light where Ganesha was enshrined. The Trimurthas immediately bowed to Ganesha in reverence and began to worship and praise him. They requested that Ganesha bless them. Ganesha entrusted the gods with 3 separate duties. Vishnu is the preserver, Shiva is the destroyer, and Brahma is the creator. Guidance is based on communication. The soul can send you messages through symbols, synchronicities, hunches, sudden inspiration, dreams, and even direct channeling. Consciously connecting with your guides, heightening your psychic abilities, and fine-tuning your skills to be present and to pay attention are all important parts of learning to receive guidance. As you open up, your soul begins to communicate your inner purpose for this lifetime to you. When you learn to hear and recognize its promptings, your life starts to take on a magical quality. Remember that you can ask Ganesha to support you in creating a raised awareness. Make a point to look at spirituality from new perspectives that may be unfamiliar to you. Be willing to talk to people whose experience and beliefs are different from your own. You may need to move out of your comfort zone in order to do this. You'll be all the richer for it. If you are concerned about getting true information about your personal life from a psychic or intuitive, you can prepare for it by asking from your heart to receive information that is for the highest good. Be sure your motivations are pure. You can ask the psychic to channel the words that your own soul wants you to hear to further your spiritual growth. Rely on your intuition and your inner knowledge rather than your intelligence or conscious mind. Watch for synchronicities and opportunities. Trust your instincts and pay attention as your messages can turn up from a variety of sources. Be attentive to your dreams. You may want to keep a dream journal. Synchronicities are likely now. It is possible that a pleasant surprise will be coming your way soon in regards to your work. This could even be a new job opportunity. The gods Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma may represent the different male energy in your life. Engage in the energy of men in your life or in the energy of the Trimurthas to assist you with the task at hand. And that also may be a call that from here to just, seek guidance. And again, whatever form seems or is the most comfortable for you. Because with everything that's going on, you may need more than just whatever I was able to provide you today. So this is a general reading, but you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Aquarius is the only card that sticks out, but that's probably because most of these cards are, listen, we have all the queens we have is Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and then we had King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. We literally had all the couples except for we did not have the King of Wands, which is interesting enough because I feel like he's already popped up in like 2 of the other readings I did. I feel like he popped up in Sagittarius and Virgos, but not this one. You got all the rest of them. And then, but you did get the Knight of Cups. So you have, again, this feeling of a lot of people involved and relationship energy I'm feeling despite the lack of supporting cards, but I do feel like it's a relationship for most of you guys. Let's see, nothing else really stands out to me aside from that. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and just know that I'm starting to do the readings in order of how many likes and views that I've had. So be sure to like and share to fellow Geminis, so that we can get your readings out faster in the following month, which will get us right into the new year of 2021. I know it's been a rough year. I'm proud of you guys for getting through it, and I'm excited to continue to give you guys readings throughout the next year and hopefully years to come. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I thank you so much for watching.